at the computer.
Good afternoon, I'm Ariel Majewski, and this is your UI7 News Update. We saw the president give the State of the Union Tuesday night, calling for bipartisanship. Yet there are already signs of division that could lead to another government shutdown next week. Reporter Mary Maloney has more.
With the State of the Union in the rear view,
now is the time for bipartisan action.
Another hurdle is quickly approaching. Next week, part of the government will shut down again if a funding deal isn't reached.
So let's work together, compromise, and reach a deal that will truly make America safe.
Both sides seem to be stuck on the same point that caused the longest shutdown in U.S. history.
Simply put, walls work and walls save lives.
America is made stronger by the presence of immigrants, not walls.
To get funding for a wall, the president could bypass Congress and declare a national emergency at the southern border.
I think he would prefer not to have to try to cross that bridge, so to speak.
Republican leaders hope they can reach a bipartisan deal first.
I believe at the end of the day we should get this done legislatively, and I'm looking forward to making that happen.
But that can only happen if the president and Congress compromise.
If the president stays out of it, we will get a deal.
In Washington, I'm Mary Maloney.
Many federal workers still have not received their payment after the first shutdown. Government shutdown or not, investigations are still moving forward. Federal investigators are demanding Trump's inaugural committee to hand over documents related to every donor and donation, especially by possible foreign nationals. Some of the crimes may include mail and wire fraud, money laundering, conspiracy against the U.S., and contributions from disguised donors. The subpoena filed Monday also calls for information about attendees and vendors at committee events. New York prosecutors target only one person by name, Ahmad Zuberi, and his investment firm Avenue Ventures LL. According to federal election records, Zuberi's firm donated $900,000 to Trump's inaugural fund. The subpoena doesn't reveal why prosecutors may be interested in his donations, but a committee spokesperson says that it intends to cooperate. More officials on a state level are in the middle of controversy, particularly the top three in Virginia. State Attorney General Mark Herring stepped down as the co-chair of the Democratic Attorneys General Association Wednesday. Herring admitted appearing in blackface at a 1980 party. Days earlier, he called for Virginia's Governor Ralph Northam to resign over a racist photograph on his 1984 yearbook page. The picture shows a man in blackface and another dressed as a member of the KKK. Northam has said he is not the student pictured in the photo wearing blackface. Northam has no plans to resign, but if he did, he would be succeeded by Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax, who also now faces sexual assault allegations. There seems to be no separation of church and state when it comes to scandal. For the first time, the Pope has come out publicly about the sexual abuse of nuns by clergy members. The Pope acknowledged the ongoing scandal on Tuesday during a news conference in the Middle East. He says the church was aware of the abuse and that they were working on resolving the issue. The Vatican's women's magazine has condemned the abuse, saying the church needs to act more. The Me Too movement has spurred more religious sisters to come forward with their stories, including how clergymen would force them to abort unwanted pregnancies. Pope Francis will host a bishops' conference about the church abuse crisis from February 21st to the 24th. Now, taking a turn towards health in the local area. A second case of measles has been confirmed as of last Saturday. The Champaign-Urbana Public Health Department posted another list of exposure sites, this time including the MTD bus system. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, a third case would qualify as an outbreak. Dr. Jane Jokela from the Illinois College of Medicine at Urbana speaks out to those who are against vaccinations, saying, as physicians, we know the devastating toll of diseases like measles, pertussis, and pneumonia, including death and lifelong disability. Please, 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 parents, vaccinate your children. Measles cases have been spreading in the states nationwide. Washington has declared a state of emergency, and there are outbreaks in the city and state of New York. Let's take a quick break. Go take away from the heavy news. Look at our weather for the next 3 days. It's comfy 53 degrees. That's decreasing dramatically, dropping down to the 8 degrees by the end of the night. Friday, chilly with a high of 19. No rain, a little shiny on Saturday. But that's all about the time we have now for folks. Be sure to check out our social media, YouTube page, and have a good night.